And so finally, guys, Ontario, yes, Ontario has started giving out its Provincial Attestation Letter here in Canada for students who applied for admission here in Canada. We all know that the attestation letter is a very important part of the document that you will be using to apply for your study visa. Before now, other provinces like British Columbia and Alberta started giving out their attestations letter like about a week and 2 weeks ago, and everyone has been asking when is Ontario going to start. Okay, so now Ontario has started giving. So there is good news and there is bad news. Okay, so it's going to be good news and it's also going to be bad news. So in between, I don't want to start from the bad news and I also do not want to start from the good news. So I'm going to mix the both good news and the bad news together to get a equilibrium. Okay, watch this video to the end so that you will know how this affects you and how you can plan for your next attestation letter in case you miss out of this attestation letter, because Ontario has made lots of changes and they have made sort of stipulations to ensure that not everyone is going to be a part of getting this attestation letter, okay, due to the cap that is given to them to reduce the number of students that will be coming into Ontario as international students. So without much further ado, let's dive in, guys.
But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, maybe you'll get.
Okay guys, welcome back. So let's dive straight into business. Okay, so yeah, we have Ontario has just announced how it plans to distribute its converted provincial attestation letters, with 96% of allocation going to students enrolled in public colleges and universities and career colleges, being left high and dry with no allocation. So if you know you are schooling in a public college, or you apply to school in a public school like a public university or a public college, you will get your attestation letter. But if you are going for career colleges, no attestation letter. So 96% is going into this. So please take note for now and also for the future for 2025. Okay, in January 2024, we all remember Minister Miller imposed a cap, right? Okay, on the number of students that IRCC would allow to process their visa in 2024-2025 academic year. Okay, so in rolling out this cap, each province and territory has been allocated portion for the cap determined on the population size, and we know that Ontario is very big, okay, in an effort to better distribute the international students across Canada. Ontario, which boasts the highest number of international students in Canada, was allocated 50%. So this is the reason why Ontario is deciding not everyone is going to get this attestation letter. So let's find out if you will be among the lucky people that will get this attestation letter. So what are the key takeaways? So now let's listen. Since January 2024, a study permit applicant must receive PAL to receive a study permit in Canada. A PAL is a proof that there is a room for the provincial cap for that students. Okay, another key point to note is 96% of Ontario's annual cap will go to international students intending to study at public colleges and public universities. So basically, I have mentioned that one as well. Ontario institutions international student count cannot exceed the ratio of 55% of international students 2023 first year domestic enrollment. In other words, they will not get students that is higher than the number of students they got last year. So it means the cap is taking effect. They're getting lower number of students. Okay, the remaining 4% of PAL will be distributed across language schools, private universities, and uninspected other institutions. So while 96% will go to government universities and public colleges, the remaining 4% will go to schools that offer language programs. okay, language programs and other private university, but not for career colleges. Okay, so career colleges with a private post-secondary institution that provides career scientific outcome based program would not receive any cap allocation. As a result, if you've applied for such schools that are offering career programs, even though you have paid your school fees and you've gotten your acceptance letter and all of that, you are not going to get an attestation letter. So the best thing for you to do is to contact your school and seek for a refund so that you can apply for other schools and get attestation letter for them so that you can go ahead to move on with your visa application. Why is Ontario focusing on public universities and college? So the move is designated to protect the integrity of the province post-secondary education system while ensuring international students are enrolled in Canada to meet Ontario's labor market needs as confirmed by Ontario Minister of Colleges and Universities, and his name is Jane Dollop. So the reason why they are saying this now, Canada, they are having shortage of staff in specific sector of the country. All right, so now in these specific sectors of the country, they have mapped out a particular number of students that they want graduating every year from these sectors so that they can graduate and fill in those spaces, right? So that is the reason why they are doing all of this. And what does this mean for those who are hoping to study in Canada? It means if you intend to study in Canada as an international student, then consider applying to only public colleges and universities to increase your chance of receiving a provincial attestation letter. Do not apply to any career college and all of that. Apply just to public colleges, okay? Yeah, public colleges and universities. If you can stay away from private, also good for you before they change the law again tomorrow and you enter another one chance, okay? So if you are set on studying at a language school or private university, consider a province other than Ontario. Consider a province other than Ontario to increase your chances of receiving a PAL and subsequent study permits. You guys should come to NB now. Come to New Brunswick. I'm telling you. People should come and join me here in my village. Okay, so if worrying about receiving a PAL is too much, consider applying to master's or doctorate level students, which are currently exempted from the need to provide a PAL, okay? So if you want to say goodbye to all of the edicts of PAL and all of that, you or your spouse, one of you could apply for a master's degree program or a doctorate program which has no cap. Okay, so with this, you don't need your PAL, which is the provincial attestation letter, and also you don't have the issues of you cannot sponsor your spouse, because as you are coming to school here in Canada for your master's or for your doctorate, you can sponsor your family. Okay, your spouse and your children can come with you immediately, or they can come with you some weeks or some months after you arrive. Okay, so will these changes impact international students currently studying in Canada? No. If you have already received your study permit and are already enrolled in a post-secondary institution in Ontario, these latest updates will not impact your ability to continue your studies in Canada. So for those people who applied for in career colleges, okay, if you previously applied for a career college and your visa is out but you are yet to travel, it doesn't matter. Your visa has been given. It cannot be taken back, okay? So since you have that visa, go ahead when it's time for your study to start, get your tickets, book your flight, and come to Canada. And for those of you who are already here for in Canada and you are studying in career colleges, it doesn't affect you. So these are for like prospective ones that are waiting for their PAL, or those who are yet to get admission. Okay, So guys, I hope this information I gave to you is very helpful. Please, we need to spread this video. We need to share this video to ensure that this video gets to the grassroots and people do not make mistake. Okay, you see, I had to read it step by step to ensure that we cover every area that was mentioned. Okay, remember to subscribe, like, and give this video a thumbs up so that you too be able to recommend this video to people who need it, and also you that will help share this video. You never can tell, you might be able to help someone in need, okay, of this video. Hey guys, before I forget, yes, it's Easter tomorrow. Happy Easter, guys. I wish you and your lovely family a happy Easter. Take good care again. Bye.
But if I lay down and I play dead